shrink the map down small enough where a Lifestealer and a Storm sharing farm is not going to lead to much farm distribution at all for Motivate.trust.
Okay, fair enough. So you are kind of leaning towards SMG here for game one. We'll see if Motivate.trust are forced to eat their words, and excuse my pun, John, but you know, the MSG thing's fresh in my mind there from from Fearless, so we'll see if Motivate.trust have got the MSG today, game one, but you know, I believe today I've sorted it out. Motivate. We chased down by Arfu, but it'll be alright. Arfu won't throw out the Fisher. The whole of SMG, in fact, were right behind him, just looking for a stun out. Fearless, going to be very cautious. They have the vision with that Observer Ward already, so SMG will choose to get very aggressive here.
I think in this case SMG has the heads up because they had this deep laning ward on bot, so that gave them the info as to who's heading where. And KP is still going to miss out on a couple of creeps here, but not too much. Do have Raji at least holding line, but he's got to be a bit careful. Level 1 Bloodseeker doesn't bode well here, and we know Raji's Bloodseeker. He tends to love playing aggressive once certain levels are up and once he has some way of playing with that Blood Riot.
Look, on set 0 right now, Earthspike's going to be there, and Jackie will try to punish KP just a little bit. Just don't want to man-fight the Razor.
Tree grab, so your damage starts to skyrocket. On this position, it's a bit trickier, but you do have multiple stunts to play with if you manage to catch one of these heroes out. Issue is trying to angle yourself around a Death Prophet. You're dual melee against this hero.
Oh.
DP just exalts at that.
What a toss back, mid one, but no, the first blood's going to go the way of Q. And Q, that was some great positioning from the Mars. He was ready for that spear as the toss came out from mid one. And even though they still got Masaros, at least you denied the first blood gold away from SMG. Mid lane. That's a deep dive. Behind that tier 1 tower now, looking for another lightning strike. Fearless, he has to be very cautious. Moon still getting aggressive. Fearless going to try and scare him away. One of these heroes has to die very soon, I think, Moon. He's dropping very low, but there's no rotations come. The Siphon, he is still alive. And the Fisher, it's going to block Arfu out. He can't make his way over to Masaros. He will go down as mid one keeps going for the dive in. Another Siphon out. Mid one, please tell me you get the kill. They do get it in the end with the Blood Right. But they know mid one stuck. The spear's going to land. Mid one, he's out of mana. He's got the Soul Ring, but that's about all he's got. And I suppose on the brighter side, he's still at least new Sheriff in town as... Well, Jackie, he's going to go down to the bot lane now. Onto Rogi. Spear's going to land, but the Avalanche... Oh, mid one, he tossed Rogi back in. I believe he wanted to toss Jackie, but instead he somehow got Rogi. And Rogi, he's going to survive. As they saw the rotation coming in from Arfu. They had an Observer Ward to get that vision, so they won't go for the chase onto the Bloodseeker. The tail end of that Observer Ward. I mean, Rogi, he ends up getting the Obs kill, but Fearless is able to secure his life instead. Now Moon gonna try and get aggressive with this Haste Rune. Edict out as well. Pulse to the low ground. Fearless, can you actually escape? In the meantime, Jackie's cut off Arfu. Fearless still trying to go for a run. He'll very fire up and actually vortexes the creep.
Solo up against Masaros, but Masaros doesn't really have backup himself. If they find an angle with a salve out from KP, they could try to punish, and they're getting some deep TPs in up top here.
They are. Masaros gonna be spotted. Mid one. Avalanche tosses there into the Blood Riot, and this should be an easy kill. Fearless, he's rotated though. He'll try to get at least some form of a trade onto Rogi, and does. Oh, Fisher. Not quite the block they were looking for there from Arfu. They can still try, but Q is around with the Arena. In fact, they might turn now. Arena's going to catch 2. TP is there from set 0. Spear eventually is going to land onto the cliff, but now SMG, they've brought Moon in. They'll go after set 0. That'll be 1 down, and they might just find a second as Fearless. He will die as King of the Hill. Arfu, no, he will survive. He outruns the Crypt Swarm.
From here.
Well, they're smoked up. Fearless and Q. Get some wards down. Moon, he'll get zipped on. In fact, it's going to be KP first, but no, there's your Yule Scepter out. Moon, he's caught in the Arena, but a nice juke out on the spear, but it won't matter. They still managed to get the kill, but can they get out now? Q, he has been static linked up for quite a while as the Plasma Field will get the job done, but Jackie, trying to protect, will infest set 0, give the bonus HP over, and now Masaros has joined in. Motivate.trust as 3. Not going to move into that dire jungle, and mid one, he'd be a great target. In fact, look at that zip right in. Fearless, he's ready, and here we go. On to mid one. Can they hold him down? Arena's gonna be there. TP's flying in, but they should not make it in time. Arfu, he's out with the Fisher. But it's only a Fisher that can come out here from Arfu.
That's a massive issue, considering how far behind mid one is. We were talking about the Tiny getting way more farm. He's just not getting space out.
Maybe they've gone too far this time. Jackie gonna try and help protect. Fearless, Earth Spike is there. Fearless, he'll still zip out, but Fisher is gonna connect, and that should be enough.
Well, Mars paused force, so it can be hard to burst down supports first.
Arfu's gonna be spotted, but Spear is off the mark, but it won't matter. They've got the arena. Avalanche Toss is there though. Q's gone. Fearless, he's already so darn low, but he's gonna keep trying to chase down Arfu, and he does get the kill, but now how do you get out? He'll try to TP, and he is gonna make it. He is gonna make it just in the nick of time. And Motivate
will want to play around, although Fearless does get caught out here.
Well, that he does. Another nice rotation there from Moon. He's been very, very good this game on the left track and just continuously finding important pickoffs. Damage. But Motivate, they're going to group up as 5 into the mid lane. They'll go right after KP. TPs are coming in to try and force a fight, but it's too late. They've already lost one. In fact, Moon now is going to be jumped Arfu. He's around with the Blink Dagger, but he's got no Echo Slam. In fact, Avalanche Toss is going to be onto the Earthshaker. He blinked into the wrong time. He'll go down as well. Masteros, he'll keep chasing for a bit more. Mid one, he'll be a great target, but they aren't going to dive tier 3 towers quite yet. He's got plenty of armor as well right now, and just not enough damage flying out from mid one to really make Jackie too nervous. But now perhaps Rage has already been committed. Rupture's out. He hasn't got many places to go. Fish is going to be a nice block as well. He needs help ASAP. Fearless trying to get in range for the Infest, but it's not there. He zips on the wrong side of the Fisher, and Fearless is going to die in a boot. Oh, a bit of a miss-zip there from Fearless. Gonna cost them as now Q's jumped in, but it's 1 by 1. This is not what you want. Avalanche is out. Q's gonna die. Masteros, he's BKB'd up. It's not looking great for him. He can't survive with the Spirit Siphons. SMG, they will clean up as an Echo Slam towards the South Arfu. He wants the last piece, but he won't get it. A Set Zero is going to give him the tip over. And Arfu, he will at least give them a gift for Motivate.trust.
Once more to get a good scan under Roshan as well, so they've got good time to force this fight.
Oh, Motivate, this could be trouble. Motivate, I'm not sure about this timing right now, as they know they're in there. Arfu gonna blink in with the Fisher now, and they've got Fearless already, but the Infest is gonna buy a bit of time as Arfu, he'll be the first one to go down, but he does buy back. Meanwhile, Moon dropping very low with the finger. It wasn't enough. Masteros still trying, but they've got the Death Prophet down. Fearless, he's back in, but the Yule Scepter is gonna save the day, or maybe not. They still get the Leshrac down, but they have lost Fearless, and now they'll lose Q. As Jackie, he just needs to get the hell out. SMG still on the chase. Toss in onto Rogi. Bloodride is actually going to connect, and now the Fisher will hold him down. The buybacks, they are going to be too late. In fact, this could be the worst timing as they is TP'd in. But can they actually fight back? I think the answer might be no, but Fearless, he's going to try. The man with no fear, he'll keep going. Zip back and forth, but now he's out of mana, and Arfu commits the Echo. No games here from our Earthshaker. Mid one, he's dropping low. Q, he might go for the chase, but I don't think he can actually keep up. He'll leave him be. As now Set Zero's respawned. You're going to lose Arfu to the tower damage. In fact, Spear out. Q, he is actually cleaning up. He's holding multiple heroes down. And somehow they make the buybacks worthwhile. In fact, well, you don't want to lose more here. Arfu, he's going to be scouted out and does get caught by the line. In fact, they may have even found more now. KP going to get zipped on by Fearless, but he's low on mana. Arena out, but it's not going to catch mid one either. So a few ultimates committed there. I suppose Motivate, they could still try to force the Roshan while Arfu was down. Set Zero. Hex out onto KP, but mid one's going to jump right in with the Avalanche Toss and cleans him up. Buybacks there from Rogi. They're going to commit to the fight now. Motivate, they're a bit low on mana here on Fearless, but he's still going to try and fight this one out against Moon. Bloodstone active has been popped. Fearless, he uses his PKB and needs to TP out. And he does. But SMG now. Do you go back in? Do you keep the fight up? It looks like they are going to try. Their cooldowns are so much lower on Jackie. He will get bursted down by mid one. Terrible news here for Motivate. They do have the buyback on Jackie.
Damage they have on Moon and on mid one. They could try to zip in here on Motivate.trust side. Fearless could try to be brave and pull a play. The issue is his BKB's on cooldown, so it's not a very safe play. And Roche is falling a bit too fast for them. So first Roshan looking to go the way of SMG. After a bit of a drawn out fight, they do manage to make it work. And that is something that you can feel.
Masteros is going to feel something right now, John. There's your Silver Edge out. Avalanche tosses there as well. He'll pop the Essence Ring with the Spirit Siphons, but the damage is still flying in. He's going to try and BKB, but that won't help you against the physical damage. Or maybe it could help you TP up, but not quite.
Oh.
Mid one with the Echo Saber, able to get the damage out. And in the meantime, bottom lane, Arfu and Moon both in danger. Arfu already dying, and Moon, he'll be this. Oh, KP. He's going to try and force the fight. Fearless is TP'd out with no mana, but Jackie, he'll happily move back in. Rupture's there on set 0, but with the mana drain and shards up, he can go Magic Immune. In the end, nobody else there from our Lion, but SMG, they're still going to try and force the fight. With this Aegis up, onto that tier 2 bottom tower. Fearless, he'll TP in, mid one, he's going to get jumped with the spear out, but he's got help right behind him. Zip in though, how long can he survive? Fish is going to block him in, but no, the arena makes him bounce back out, and they will start to just shred the side of Motivate. This mid one, he actually does end up dropping, but that was only the Aegis. And as a trade, they get Masteros, and they might even find the Lifestealer. Jackie to drop, hand up from mid one. And 4 heroes down as SMG, they will go onto the high ground.
That's a massive win. Big issue there. Fearless, again, couldn't use his BKB. He got stun locked as he TP'd in. Once that storm was gone, he had very little options left to take that fight. And they're trying to force tier 4. So they're going back and forth here, but they're forcing the buybacks out. So they back off, go back for the racks. But you have some heroes now for Motivate.trust. They can look to maybe try to play defense. 3 versus 5 is a bit of a tough situation, though.
Do you force T4s? I mean, you haven't got much time left, but you might have just enough time. With the Diabolic Edict and the amount of damage mid one's pumping out, you could force a very early defense here from Motivate, as both T4s are about to drop. Mid one, he'll shred through the second, and they're onto the Ancient. You have no choice now. Motivate, they have to move in ASAP. Half HP Ancient mid one, he's going to BKB up. He's a man of business. He'll just finish off the game as the GG has been called. In fact, he'll leave the Ancient alone. Oh, the classic SEA play. Never finish the Ancient, always dive the fountain.